in construction management. But let me tell you the psychological trauma I faced as an MSc holder in construction management who ended up as a taxi driver in this very town. You have heard the story of those in Abuja and those in other places. This is me in Asaba here. I joined the organization in Asaba. I passed through the suffering here in Asaba. But thank God today, the narrative has changed and things have taken a different turn. Today, by the grace of God, top consultant with the Century 21 Freedom Group, Global Millionaires Sequoia. Maybe I should just define this. A global millionaire Sequoia is someone that has earned not less than 7.2 million naira in the system. And this I achieved while I was just 8 months old in this organization. Today, I'm over 2 years, and God has been very faithful. I'm among the top 500 worldwide, top 20 nationwide, and one-time teacher, but resigned voluntarily. I started my teaching career in St. Augustine College in Buzo. How many of us know that school? Today it's been handed over to mission, and I finally resigned at Ubolu Secondary School. Now let me tell you this, whatever it is that a married man with kids and a wife saw and decide to leave the job he has been doing for 22 years must be something that is interesting. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, you're right.
A man cannot leave his source of income if there is no replacement.
Exactly.
And this was the percentage of replacement you will get to know as I further ahead. This is the mobile poverty you are seeing. I was in mobile poverty. I came from a family where we were so poor to the point that when the poor see us, they can tell that we are poor. The poverty had a degree. What do you call that kind of poverty when someone is so poor to that point that when poor people see him, they can tell he's a poor man? How do you describe? What do you call it? Abject poverty in English language. In your local dialect, what do you call it?
Nah,
man. Nah, man. What is now? It was this taxi. I was using in this time. God will continue to bless Dr. Elijah back for me. Because I still see some of my friends who are driving this taxi. The fact that you saw an opportunity does not mean that when you present it to your friends, they will join you. I discovered that when I found this opportunity. The fact that some people are poor does not mean that they are ready to become wealthy. Because there is a price to be paid for any state you want to achieve in life. Like some of us here now, you will need to pay the price of taking decision and be prompt in taking that decision. If not, it will be one of those seminars you attended and you say, is it not rain lawyer? I've been to rain lawyer. You have been to rain lawyer. From the rain lawyer, people will be buying cars, people will be building houses. Then you will be in town telling other people that you have been to rain lawyer. Hello, am I talking to somebody?
Yes.
What is now? 6 months down the line, this kind of alert became a reality to me. Man, for 21 years as a teacher, my account has not received this kind of money before. This became a reality. The first one you see there is how much? How much is that?
216.
316. The second one is how much? 635. The third one is how much?
1.2.
1.1 million. It was when I got here, I was now acclaimed to be one of the unstoppable phenomenal leader in this organization. So somebody asked me, is it working? As I don't understand, how can you be asking a man that resigned his job if what he's doing is working? I don't get it. So in 18 months already generated 18 million naira. If I can do it, I believe you can do it more than me.
Yeah.
Because where I'm coming from was so down. You have a better level than me today, than where I was coming from. But I paid attention to the mentorship, and all this became a reality. When I speak, I tell people, it's only a blind man that doubts me when I talk to them. Except they are not seeing. Sister, can you see this picture? Any progression? Any change? There's change. What about you? No, tell me something. Don't just shake your head. What happened? Can you see something there? Hello, sister. There's an uncle. Bros, what do you think?
A lot of change.
A lot of change. Sister, what's your position? A lot of change. Man, the way you are sitting, hope everything is good. Because the way you are sitting is telling me that it's like this thing is not entering you. And I'm beginning to wonder. Hope there's no health challenge anyway, because I can give you something that will set you right almost immediately.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Because right in this organization, we are not just talking about money. We talk about good health. I'm going to show you one or two things if I have the time to deal with that. Already a millionaire second earner. I don't talk much about myself again, because when God wants to bless a man, his interest is not just you being blessed. His interest is after blessing you. How many blessings are you going to bless? By the grace of God, God has helped me to be able to bless these ones. They were coming from a very low background, a background that is, this lady was selling coconut oil when I met her. In this town, working in the local government, they were being owed salary for 2 years. I told her, come and see what changed my life. Come and see. The same way Jesus said to people, he said, come and see. And people were asking, is anything good going to come out of Nazareth? He said, come and see. I'm calling you to come and see. I'm calling you to come and take action, because in this meeting here now, 2 to 3 of you will be privileged to have a special selection. And that selection is going to make a lot of difference. Now, I've affected lives more than this. I left this space here because I believe that someone like you will be interested in making a difference in your life. If you think you are that person, let me see your hand up. Let me see. Give yourself a round of applause. So I have the right audience are here. The right audience are here. Watch this now. So many awards. So many awards. No longer about awards. Oh God, at times when I think of these things, I feel like sharing here. If you know where I'm coming from, you have a clue. So be called up among 12,000 persons, and you are among 20 of them that are earning the most. You know that God has helped you. Hello?
Yeah.
And the vision of this organization is to raise financially free people and also enable them raise other financially free people. So the fact that God has helped me, I'm not comfortable until I raise more people, because I have to have a quarter in that 50,000. There has to be a quarter. And I'm hoping that you are going to be part of the 50,000 millionaires that will be raised in this organization. If you know you are that person, say I. Say I. If it's you, two common club member, you know who is two common club member is? Somebody whose monthly income, when you are writing it, you have to put 2 commas before you finish. So if you have to put 2 commas in an amount, like how much is it, brother? Like how much? How much?
Millions, no.
Like how much? Hello?
2 commas.
Yes, 2 commas. Like how much?
Millions.
In millions! It can't be less than it. It can't be less than it. Now, by the grace of God, also one of the top 20s in Nigeria. Please check that amount. Gladys, check what I gave to you. I didn't check it. What this now? All this became possible for me. And if it was possible for me, I guarantee you it can be possible for you also. Please tell them to get me marker. I need to do justice on the board. Get me marker. Let me show them something. It doesn't matter what you think you have done. Let me show you 3 things that makes what we have here different from whatever it is you have done. Somebody says strategy.
Strategy.
Echo that, I say strategy.
Strategy.
The next one says system.
System.
The 3rd one says support.
Support.
If you have ever done something like this that failed, these 3 components were not there. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that. In this organization, by the time you are selected now, I'm going to hold you by the hand, sir. Because where you are now, I've been there 2 years ago. I will come back to where you are and say, come on, let's go on this journey again. That's what I'm doing. Those that are joining, come from radio, come from everywhere. I hold you by the hand. I say, somebody held me by the hand 2 years ago. My duty now is to hold you by the hand and take you on a journey that within the next 3 to 6 months, if you are fortunate to be selected for the mentorship of the mastermind, your life will never remain the same again financially. Listen to me. Several awards, lifestyle change. You know, Obodo you go things. Obodo you go things, sir. Hey, oh my God. I will not forget this. Sir, what I told myself every year, I will give myself a treat.
Yeah.
If all you know is Nigeria, your lifespan will be reduced. I'm telling you the truth. Because the reality we are seeing in the environment now is like home movie. So if you were told in January that fuel will be
67, whatever, 750.
will you ever believe? No. If somebody told you that they will ever sell fuel, see something, how can you comprehend it?
Man.
This is a nation that produces the raw material that is used to process and bring out the fuel. And yet, they are spending this much impoverishing the people. But listen to me, Nigeria is good if your pocket is good.
Yes.
If your pocket is maniacal in nature, that is when you say Nigeria is bad. Hello? Can somebody say maniacal?
Maniacal.
Who can define for me what maniacal is? What is? No, you are not getting it now. What is maniacal? Lack of money. The same way you have kwashiorkor is where you have maniacal. It's not your. These are the few Nigerians that we all travel together. By November, December this year, we'll be traveling again, and I'm hoping that, sir, you are going to join in that journey. You are going to join in that journey. If you know you are the one, say, I will join.
I will join.
Echo, say, I will join.
I will join.
That's what I echoed it that day. I said it. And it's already a reality for me. That's me with the president of this organization worldwide. It's not an easy thing to have opportunity of getting close to him. God made it possible for me. I remember when I was in Dubai, we were lodged in an 85-story building. I've never seen that kind of height before. My lodge room was at the 55th floor. At the 55th floor, I had a sudden awakening of how close I was with God. Very, very close to heaven. 55th floor. Who no go, no, brotherly. Who no go, no. Listen, in my 1 month stay there, man, even as a pastor, there was no need to cast any devil. I discovered that most of these our prayers in Nigeria is a function of poverty. What is fall and die? You pray finish, you carry headache. You pray finish, you carry your hand. Which item, which God are you praying to? Please start somebody that is close to you. Tell the person to go and make money. Hey, somebody say, go and make money. Go and make money. You make money, there are certain prayer points.
Go and make money.
Listen to me, if you think what we are talking about is small, you have to think again. This was in January. It was in this meeting by the grace of God. I was privileged to be among the top 2. God made it possible for me. And I'm calling you up now that we can hold you by the hand and take you on this journey. And you are going to experience this lifestyle. Take a look at what happened in Abuja this year. This was in Abuja.
You're welcome
where we passed out the stadium.
We are here at the Velodrome.
8 different nations.
Are you ready for
Passed out the stadium. 8 different times. No, this is the kind of car we drive here now. We are not joking. We are not joking there. That's my God. God bless this land. That's an idea sent by God to change my published life into who I am today. Because God will always use a man. God will not come from him. God will use a man. God will use a man. And that was the man that was used. By the grace of God, God is about to use me to help somebody today. And I was privileged to be the MC in this organization. Because in our meeting, if you are not earning anything above 1 million, you cannot handle the man. You can't see anybody you see on the stage is already a superman. That is what we love in this organization. The voice you are hearing in the background was me. In this meeting, we are over 12,000. Over 12,000. Gather in one meeting to celebrate us. Yeah. No. You look over here. What are we talking about? It's bigger than what you think. I'll give you 3 secrets. I've written it on the board already. Can someone say strategy?
Strategy.
Strategy. The next one says system.
System.
System simply means save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. You plug in. Listen, no wealthy man operates without a system. And there are only 2 ways you can take advantage of a system. Is either you start up a new system, or for you to do that, you must already become a billionaire. To set up a new system, to set up something like Coca-Cola or anything, you're already a billionaire.
Diversification.
Are you getting it? The other available means for me and you to take advantage of a system. Look out for a viable system that has been supplying money and do what? Connect to it. Somebody say connect.
Connect.
Say louder, say connect.
Connect.
I connected to it, and something else that is so wonderful here is the support system. Say support.
Support.
Bros, it doesn't matter what you think you know now. It doesn't matter whether you are thinking now, whether I can do it or I cannot do it. There is a support system here that will infuse to you what to do and how to do what to do that can guarantee you financial freedom. If any of you, has anyone done something that looks like this before, and you have said to yourself, all these things, I'm not going to do it again, let me see your hand. Have you done anything like that? You have done something like that? Can we have an interaction?
New life.
Okay, when you pay, what happened?
No, I don't pay, but they don't waste my time. It was somewhere in that one like that.
Now you say you know the but which one you do?
We've done a lot.
So what did you, how did you do it? When you pay, was there a support system that enable you grow in the system? Was there any form of training? How many books have you read? Were you exposed to any information? How can you become a medical doctor without going to school? How can you become an engineer without having a clue about engineering? Do you understand it? So how do you think you will become a millionaire without knowing the nitty-gritty of what it takes to be a millionaire? Part of what we do here is the support system. This support system has a training model that will infuse your mindset and shift you away from poverty mind into wealthy mind. Hello? Yeah. Now, once that happens, you can make the shift. Can anyone see someone that looks like someone that looks like me? Can you see someone that looks like someone that looks like me? Oh yes, in that meeting we were 12,000, and someone that looks like me was among the top 20. Oh, none of us here have seen. Oh my God, what's happening? Have you seen? Please come and point. Come and point. Let me see. Point very well. Wow, she saw very well. Even Anakupaka here. Clap for her. Clap for her. Beautiful. Now listen. The time for how many of us would like to be reckoned in this level? Let me see your hand. Listen. This can be a reality for you. I can bet you on this. 2 years ago, it didn't look like I would be here. Anybody you see here, none of them are less than 1 million pounds, not one. Some of them is an insult to mention that this guy is only 1 million. He's only 150 million. My boss, I will not tell you his amount is unmentionable. He will not believe it. But I know both of us just started before I left here now. What are we talking about? See this young lady in Benin here, not far here, 5 million monthly. This is my friend here, 2.5 in Onitsha here. Success by name. People are earning massively around you. What are you doing? I'm almost through with this meeting. The time for the selection has come. Somebody say selection.
Selection.
Everyone say selection.
Selection.
I'm going to pick 2 persons out of you now. You are going to have that singular privilege of a one-on-one mentorship. That is where the support comes. What does that mean? Listen, I have several offices here and there, and I don't have that time, to be able to relate with everybody one-on-one. But any place I go to, I pick a few persons that are ready to take action. Somebody say action. Echo that, say action.
Action.
That one that is ready to take